Yeah, yeah.
And I think that that is the issue, like the trying and the searching. And it's like, I mean, it's almost like a revolving doors. And then you're like, oh, this is me again, trying again. And here I am again, like go back 3 spaces, go back 10 spaces. Um, and that is the most frustrating part. And you've touched on it, but like, I mean, what does the trying just see the trying, or like how does that resolve itself, or what to do? And I know doing's not the answer. It's a huge paradox, it seems.
Well, how much effort, how much trying does it take to be here right now? Really?
None.
None. So what's trying to be here right now?
Me. Well, nothing. I mean, but in the
Yeah, yeah,
mind.
yeah, 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 yeah. You got it. You were right both times. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that is seeking is the mind. Me is nothing but the mind. That's it. Nothing but that. But what the mind is convinced itself of, yeah, is that it's this presence awareness. And then it projects a me onto the presence awareness, which is what makes me feel so real and so here. You are here. You're just not what the mind is telling you this here-ness is. You are here. So, what is it that's seeking? Seriously, what is it that's seeking? Ordinarily, we would just say, me. All right, what's that? We need to identify what is it that's actually doing the seeking. Because we could just be sitting here, doing nothing, sitting on our ass, on the chair, convinced we're seeking. I'm still a seeker. Look, here's what's happening. And I have to use this analogy, but it's so perfectly true. All right? So when you lay down on your bed at night and you go to sleep, you close your eyes and you go into dreamland. Yeah? And there seems to be a personal Rebecca that appears in the dream that you're experiencing, seem to be experiencing. Yeah? You can relate to that so far?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Now this personal Rebecca, this person that's in the dream, yeah? You haven't told me your background, so I'm going to make one up, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to that teacher and sits with that teacher for, I don't know, 12 months. Nah, and it goes to another teacher and sits with another teacher for 12 months. Yeah. Practices yoga, practices meditation. Now we've been meditating for 20 years, right? And it's constantly seeking the dream character in your dream. This dream character, yeah, that believes it literally believes it's going to a teacher and sitting with a teacher. It's practicing meditation. Can you see my hands? Yeah. It's practicing meditation. Yeah. It's getting into all these yoga poses. It's reading, devouring books. Yeah. And for the dream character in the dream, that feels real. Yeah. Now, why is the dream character in the dream searching? What's it after? What's it after? What does it want to know? What does it want to experience?
Freedom.
It wants to experience what it's like to wake up in the morning. And it can't. Because as soon as you wake up, the dream character's gone.
Mhm.
The exact same thing is happening now.
Mhm.
That you're taking yourself to be is not you. You do not wake up from the dream. When you wake up, you awaken to the dream. Oh, that was a dream. Do you understand? Yeah. The character in the dream doesn't. What happens to the personal character in the dream when you wake up in the morning? It's seen, you know, straight away. Straight away. Poor dream. And it loses all its power. It loses everything. You just, yeah. I'm kind of in a roundabout way describing what it's like to awaken. And where do you find yourself when you awaken? In the morning. Right here.
Mhm.
Right here. And then what happens, and we don't catch it, because we don't know, yeah? Then what happens, a split second after we wake up, when there's the recognition that you've awoken to the dream, right? A split second later, the waking dream kicks in. And then your personal me character starts to dream again. And you're running around in this world, going on this satsang and that satsang, and reading these books and so on and so forth, because this personal me character wants to experience what it's like to be awake. When that awakening occurs, the personal self disappears. It's exactly the same. I mean, exactly the same. So you just need to see what is actually happening. And by coming here like this, I just try and gently stir you awake. As best I can, just try and stir you awake. I don't talk about what it's like to be awake, because the dream character has got no idea. It can't experience that. So there's no point even talking about it. None. What we've got to come to see or recognize is what we are not. And in doing that, think about this, yeah? Everyone believes they're seeking. And the real path is coming to see what you're not. I'd hardly call that seeking. You're no longer trying to find what you are. It's done a complete flip. Now you're trying to come to see what you're not. When that is fully seen, what is this dream character? Because it's a dream character, I'm telling you now. You know, all I see sitting there, I'm talking to you, Beck, all I see sitting there is a little female body with clouds, flower wall design behind you. Yeah. I don't see me. I do not see a single solitary problem. You do, though. And where's it occurring? If not in mind. If not in mind, where is it occurring? Seriously.
Well, that's seen sometimes, but then the mind comes in right behind the seeing.
So who cares about that? Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's only mind. It's all only mind. Are you aware of the content of what goes on? Thoughts I'm talking about.
Yes.
Are you aware of that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, good. To be aware of something, you've got to be separate from it.
Very true.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? To be aware of something, you've got to be separate from it.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it is that you're aware of, I don't care what it is, whatever it is you're aware of is not you. How can it be? Seriously, how can it be?